I've had a lot of success with physical ailments as well, knees, arms, backs, anything physical. It works really well on that, because what you're doing is you're, again, telling your body, you're giving it a message, a positive message, to actually say, it's okay, I hear you, I see you, but now I'm willing to let it go.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. Today I'm with Jennifer Reef, and she's going to be talking about tapping therapy and how it can help with life's many challenges. So before we get into it, Jennifer, can you give the audience a little intro to your background?
Yes, so I'm a qualified counsellor of about 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I have studied Reiki healing, hypnotherapy, and then I found tapping. And I found that those modalities go really well together.
Yeah.
Healing the mind, body and soul.
Yeah.
And I find tapping particularly useful because it's something you can do with your hands.
Yeah.
You're pressing on acupressure points from 4,000 years ago that work.
Okay.
And you can do it at home. And the only side effect is that you're happier.
Well, that's good.
And I just feel that if we can take more control of our own life and our own well-being,
Yeah.
along with medication if we need it,
Yeah.
you know, not to disregard that, it's really important, but if we can help ourselves maybe on a daily basis like I do, we can reprogram our mind without visiting that very stressful perhaps place that we were in many years ago, or even ancestrally.
Yeah.
No need for that, but it's
Yeah.
just acknowledging it, how we feel, and then we move on to something more positive. So it's a very effective way, and within just one session you can clear a lot. So every time you do it, you'll be clearing, and you often clear things you don't realise that are there.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. So can you explain what tapping therapy is and how it works?
Yes, it's called emotional freedom technique. So it's about releasing the emotions to be free of them. You've still got the memories, of course, but you have changed your mind about the way you see it. And it's scientifically now, there's a lot of science behind it, which has been done with people, 7 people in one group and another, and they have tested how their brain is functioning while they're tapping or not. So there's been a lot of research going on, and it's definitely shown how effective this can be with so many things. A lot of PTSD has been trialled with that, and it's been very, very helpful.
Yeah.
I find it particularly easy because, as I said, all you're using is your 10 fingers.
Yeah.
And you're pressing acupuncture points around the body.
I see.
And as you're doing that, you're stopping and you're saying something out loud. Just a couple of words about how you feel.
I see.
So you're saying something negative in the beginning, which sounds a bit odd because we don't like to do that. But in fact, if we say how we feel, we can at least bring it out of our mind, because a lot of the time it's going round and round, nothing's coming out. It's just the same old, and our mind is there to protect us. But often it doesn't realise that we don't need that anymore. So we're really trying to get out how we're feeling about a particular thing in order to let it go.
Yeah. So can you talk about some of the conditions that
some of the people I've met, I've had a lot of success, or they have had a lot of success with panic attacks, which I know can be devastating for people. I remember my mum having panic attacks, and she actually thought she was going to die. I had to call an ambulance because she actually felt that bad.
Right.
So it's quite devastating to people who have it, and I have helped many people with that. So that's a real gift for them to not have that with them for the rest of their life when it comes to feeling anxious. I've had a lot of success with physical ailments as well, knees, arms, backs, anything physical, it works really well on that, because what you're doing is you're, again, telling your body, you're giving it a message, a positive message, to actually say, it's okay, I hear you, I see you, but now I'm willing to let it go.
Right.
So there's a lot of technique in how I speak to people to make sure they're safe, to make sure they're not distressed, so we don't go back to any distressing thoughts or events, but we name them.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe the bottom of this whole thing for me is about forgiveness. It's about forgiving the other person and forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
Because often that's the sort of thing we're carrying, and then if we don't deal with it, we swallow it down literally, and it goes in our body to the weakest point.
Yes.
Therefore we can have arthritis, we can have heart condition, we can have diabetes, lots of different things show up because of the way we are thinking. So I find this incredibly, it's almost miraculous, but all we're really doing is acknowledging how we feel.
Is the technique something you can teach people to do on their own?
Absolutely. This is definitely, I'm very much into self-help. I think people should be given the tools so that they can do it themselves once they have experienced it. It's a very simple technique. My 5-year-old grandson does it.
Right.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
It's just tapping and talking.
I see.
So although it might look to some people to how on earth could that be so effective, but once we are acknowledging anything in therapy, if it was, when I was counselling, you'd be speaking about how you felt.
Yeah.
But unlike the therapy, we're not going to be spending much time on it. We're just going to be acknowledging it.
Yeah.
Forgiving ourselves, forgiving the other person, because it's usually, there's a lot of that going on, a lot of unforgiveness, which can turn into many different symptoms.
Yeah.
So I find it very comforting that we can help ourselves once we learn how to do it.
Yes. Are you working on acupressure points throughout the body?
Yes, they are. Each one is connecting to somewhere in the brain or the body, and therefore that's what you're connecting to. Just simply tapping and talking.
Okay.
So once you've experienced the tapping with myself or any other practitioner, you can then know how to do that yourself.
Yeah.
And so that's my whole ethos, is help yourself, not need to rely on me or anybody else once you've learned how to do it.
Right. Okay. And how long would it take to see some benefit?
Well, I've seen benefits after one session.
Oh, I see, as quick as that.
As quick as that. I had a lady who came to me who was frightened of a lift and the underground. And she was on the 17th floor. She was going on holiday. She was on the 17th floor and she was terrified. And she was saying that how her children now are terrified when they get in the lift with her, because she's offloading on them and they're seeing how frightened she is. So we did one session. And I remember her coming in and saying, "You can't help me, but I'm here." So I said, "Well, while you're here, let's try." After one session, the very next week, she called me up to say, "You'll never guess where I am." She was on a train underground, and she went in a lift at the same time. And she felt wonderful. So although I don't say that it's a one-off thing, because it's an ongoing thing, for me I tap every day. There's always something to tap on. It's very effective if you need something like that.
Yeah. So it works for physical ailments and psychological.
Definitely. Any fears, any fears, any anger issues, which often show up in different ways.
Okay.
Physical, mental, anything. I haven't yet seen it not work. And as I tap every day on myself, I realise how powerful this thing is to go through the layers and layers and layers of stuff that we collect throughout our life and hold on to that don't serve us anymore. So this is a wonderful way of letting go but you're acknowledging how you feel.
Yes, yes. Now you're a qualified hypnotherapist, counsellor and Reiki healer.
Yes.
How does that fit in with the tapping?
I think it's perfect because it's all about the mind, body and soul. Every one of those modalities, the talking, the Reiki, hypnotherapy, and so I use all of those things when I'm with a client. They all come up, and my own experiences. I find it particularly helpful that if you've had a tapping session, to have a hypnotherapy session which then embeds it even more. I'm doing that now on a weekly basis, so I'm finding it really, really useful to include both of them. But meanwhile, at the beginning, before I speak to people, I'm using my counselling skills by listening, reflecting back, understanding with no judgment. So it's all very helpful for me.
Okay, good. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
I think it's just about, I say to most people when we're talking about tapping, you need to experience it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like a session to know what I'm talking about. So I can talk all I like, but actually once you are in that session yourself, I mean, you can go on there's lots of YouTube videos on tapping. I have one YouTube videos on my channel, but there's lots around. Go try it. I say if you want to know how it feels, go and try it. It's very simple.
And you also have a weekly tapping group, don't you?
Yes, I've decided that it would be a good idea to at least tap once a week.
Yeah.
And offer myself on a live power hour on a Wednesday where we meet together, we have a theme that I've thought about and we tap on that theme, and then I do a hypnosis to actually embed that in your unconscious.
Yeah.
And we have a discussion too, and I also think having other people there, they can come up with ideas for you that you hadn't even thought of. It's such a wonderful thing when you have other people there to say how they feel or give you an idea, not just me. So I like the idea of having other people there because I think it's really helpful and supportive.
I'd like to thank you, Jennifer, for agreeing to do the talk today. It's been really great to have you here, especially in this beautiful garden. If people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
The best way is to just go on my website. That shows you who I am, what I do and how you can contact me. So that's just www.jennifer-reef.com.
Okay, splendid. And I'll put Jennifer's contact details and bio below this video. And if you got some value from the video, then please like, share and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
Bye.